Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for tonight's 7th player, Lionel Jacquard. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome to the ice your Paramba Sharks.
Featured matchup, the hometown Paramba Sharks versus the visiting Central Kings Gators. My name is David Doucette. I'll be doing the play-by-play. We're about to have the national anthem, and I'll be right back after that.
Action as the Paramba Sharks take on the Central Kings Gators. We would now like to meet the starting lineup for your Paramba Sharks.
The starting lineup for the hometown Sharks.
Xander White.
Number 1, Xander White. Xander 1-1 this year with a 4 goals against average.
Number 3, Carl Landry.
Number 3, Carl Landry.
And also on defense, number 14, Caden Dayon.
And number 14, assistant captain, Caden Dayon. Caden's got 2 goals and 1 assist so far early in the season. At forward, number 7, Nate D'Entremont. He has a goal so far. Number 12, Colby Dayon, assistant captain. And number 16, Cole D'Entremont, another assistant captain.
Your officials for today's game, referees Tyler Smith and Alex Dennis alongside linesman.
Skill, but because of the way his name flows off my tongue. And the coach reminded me of that when he told me he remembered from last year. It's number 43, Crosby DiPiero, in net for the Kings, or for the Gators, excuse me, the Central Kings Gators. Once again, we're coming to you from the Yarmouth Mariners Center on this Sunday afternoon. Halloween weekend. We're about to get underway. Central Kings Gators, this is only their 3rd game of the regular season. They were in an early tournament, and so they're 1-1 so far with a loss to the Forest Heights Falcons 5-3 and a victory over the Clare Lou 4-3. Over on the PEB side, they're 2-2. Victories against the Northeast Kings Titans and the Horton Griffins, and back-to-back weekend losses against the Avon View Avalanche, 6-0 and 6-1. And we're underway. Back behind his own net, the Gators have it over to Williams. Williams tries to get it out, does. Sharks trying to flip it back in. They will do that. That's Nate D'Entremont getting that puck in deep. Back behind the net, Kickman reverses it the other way. Chappell backs up, goes cross ice. Back to Knox. Knox has a player in the middle, skates around a couple checks. Nice lead pass on the near side to number 18, Chappell. Back to the point. Breaking out of his own end is Colby Dayon. Dayon, rest of his teammates making changes, takes a long shot, DiPiero hangs onto it for an early whistle with 19:16 to go. Where I am flying solo today, you're going to find all of a sudden I'm going to go blank for a bit. I'm pausing myself. I'm muting my mic because I might be just getting that drink of water that I need that I would normally do if I had somebody here with me. Back behind their own net, Baxter Hiltz rips it around the boards, trying to get it on the near side to Williams. Good forechecking work by the Sharks. Back to the point to Ellis. Ellis comes in, shot through a crowd, redirected into the corner. Marcel Jacquard can't control the puck. Gets it on the second attempt, goes to the middle, has the point, circles, cycles it down low to Dayon. Dayon gets it deep, pass in front, off of a skate, and the Gators able to clear the front of the net. Allen rips it around, hops over a stick, and Ellis holds the point. Jacquard knocks it down, fighting forward along the boards. Sharks come away with it. Another long shot. That goes off of an ankle. Chipped out by the Gators into neutral territory, and they'll pick up the rebound pass. That cross-ice pass was picked off, but they find it again and throw it in deep and make changes. Miles Ellis has lots of skating room as the Gators are making changes. Saucers a pass to the far side. Theo D'Entremont just dumps it in deep. He's chasing it down, loses his stick, throws his body against the boards. Going to have to be careful about the hands. Gives it up. There's a shot. Save DiPiero. Knox with it. Knox reverses it. He's going to get the return pass. Goes up the boards. That's Bigney with it. Bigney will clear the zone. Coming back the other way is Christensen. Christensen with it. He comes, carries some speed down the near side. Goes around, looks in front. The pass gets steered aside nicely by number 14, Brock Bigney. Shot from the point, through a crowd. And DiPiero finds the puck within his pads, closes the wickets for another whistle with 17:38 to go. Good early effort by the hometown Sharks as they carried much of the play. Face-off will be on the near side. De Valère and Gillis taking face-off. Sharks get to the point. There's a shot through a crowd. Big save, DiPiero. That was Lucas Cameron letting go the wrist shot through a crowd of players, but DiPiero able to find that one and hang on to it for another quick whistle. Face-off won again by De Valère. Christensen crosses the pass over to Cameron. Cameron just throws it into the corner as there was no shooting lane. Reese gets it to the point, gets leveled, and his helmet comes off. And as soon as that happens, the whistle blows to allow him to fix that. Can't have players out on the ice without a helmet on. Safety issue. Shots on net, 5-0 in favor of the Paramba over Central Kings. Face off, one along the boards, chipped forward, but held in nicely along the boards by Christensen. Back in the corner. Cross ice pass to the point. Coming in is Cameron. There's a shot that sails high. Pass on the other side. That gets knocked down. Gators on their heels right now, looking to get the puck out of their own end. Looks like they will. Coming up through the middle, carrying speed is Gillis. Crosses the blue line. There's a shot off of a stick and into the mesh for a whistle with just under 17 minutes to go in the opening period. Face off down in the Shark zone on the right of goaltender Xander White. Picking the puck up is McAlpine. Stops behind his own net before carrying forward. Comes up on the near side, gets the return pass. Coming up forward now is Dayon. Dayon with a long shot. Easy glove save for Crosby DiPiero. Face off on the near side, one cleanly back. That shot goes off of a stick and out. Good work by Wyatt Trimper getting into that shooting lane and redirecting the puck high up to the mesh. So we'll do it all again from the same spot. Face off scrum, one back to the point, held in by Dayon. Dayon goes cross ice to Laundry. Laundry shot redirected into the mesh. 10 seconds at a time. We'll get through this. Face off, attempting to push it forward. Gators get it to the point, but not out. Over on the far side, that shot off of a body, and that was by Caden Dayon. Breaking out are the Gators, but stopped right at the red line by Nate D'Entremont. He flips it right back into the zone. Resetting at the blue line, looking for that lead pass, picked off by Dayon. Colby Dayon on the right side. There's a shot. That sails wide. Back on the near side, Nate D'Entremont tries to cycle it low, but it's picked off by the Gators, who will clear their own zone. A big attempted hit. It's going to be a tripping penalty. And the tripping penalty is going to be on number 12, assistant captain Colby Dayon. He was attempting to throw a check, ended up getting that leg out. Didn't really, I'm not sure anyone fell too much on it, but the attempt was there for it. And so he's got 2 minutes for tripping and a chance for the Gators to establish some control in the Sharks' end, as they only have one shot on net right now, being outshot 8-1 in the very early moments of period one. That face-off knocked down, back to the point, down low, cycle down low, gets to the stick of Williams. Williams behind the net taking a look. Big shot in front. Nice one-time attempt to Logie, but Logie couldn't get a clear shot on net. Well defended by the Sharks, who then cleared the puck down the ice. Chappell behind his own net, loses his footing, then gets the puck taken away from him, gets some help. Picking it up on the near side is Williams. Williams, an indirect pass up to Gillis. He'll gain the blue line and wait. Chips it back. It's going to be picked off. Great short-handed opportunity for Captain Marcel Jacquard. Goes to the deke. The shot, save, and cleared aside. As Jacquard tried to go through the 5-hole, but just getting the pads together, or just getting enough of the puck, was goaltender Crosby Di Piero. And here's the Carl Storr replay. And you see what a nice save that was, and a nice move by Jacquard. Great anticipation at his own blue line to go forward with that intercepted pass, creating a wide open breakaway for Jacquard. Sharks still have it. Pass over to De Valère. De Valère can't get the shot away. Chappell behind his own net. Easily escapes one forecheck. Gets to the blue line, gets caught up in his own player, and that's going to be an offside. .48 seconds to go in this power play opportunity for the Central Kings Gators. Face off, one back. Matthew Knox going for it. Knox, the leading scorer for the Gators early in the season with 4 assists and 4 points. Caden Dayon behind the net. Big solid check against Trimper. That's going to get around the boards and out. That Sawyer Christensen picking it up. 2-on-2. Makes a move to the right side. Quick shot. That one sails wide. 22 seconds in the power play for the Gators. Are going to need to get that puck again, but Christensen's there first. Looks in front, has the stick lifted. Gets some help from Dayon. Dayon shot, blocker save, and that one goes up high. Might have caught the stick. Gators with it. Indirect pass just a little too far. No icing. Christensen picks it up behind his own net. Hammered as he goes around the corner, and that was Wyatt Trimper with a big hit on Christensen, but he bounced right back up. The Sharks bench was open, a very dangerous play. They were making changes as it was happening, and Ryan Allen got hit, fell into the bench, lost his helmet. He's back up. I think everything's fine. Referees are having a discussion. Penalty has since expired. We're back to 5-on-5. No real good scoring opportunities for the Gators in that initial power play. Great kill for the Sharks. Best scoring opportunity was a shorthanded breakaway for Saunier. Speaking of which, he's coming back in all by himself again, caught from behind. Will it be a penalty shot? It is indeed going to be a penalty shot. for number 9, Captain Marcel Jacquard. Referee talking to DiPiero about what he can and can't do in the crease as Jacquard approaches or before he touches the puck. At the 13:47 mark, another opportunity, another breakaway. This time he doesn't have to look over his shoulder to see whether or not he's going to be caught. And here comes Jacquard. Shot score! Marcel Jacquard with the opening goal of the game. That's Marcel's second goal of the year. Here's the Karl Storr replay. You see he's coming in, just takes his time, goes to the forehand. When you pull it out to the forehand, you've got more. When you're coming in from the left side and you're shooting over by the glove side, you're going to get a little more net, a better angle for your shot. Came in slow, took his time, just slid it in inside the post for the opening goal of the game. Jacquard coming in again, makes a nice move, comes in, there's a shot, save, rebound, sliding across is DiPiero making a great save at the initial save and then laterally slides across to take away the rebound. Here's the Karl Storr replay. You're going to see Jacquard make a nice move to get around the defense. Initial shot, there's a save. Rebound comes out and sliding across it, making the save is DiPiero. Another shot. DiPiero uses the stick to punch it. Coming into the Sharks. Can't get the shot towards him. And down in the butterfly for yet another save by goaltender Crosby DiPiero. Face off on the near side. Scrum picked up by the Gators. They'll rip it behind the net. They don't get it too far, though. Coming back the other way. Sharks in command. Bouncing puck picked up, and it's going to be a glove pass. That'll get the face-off outside the blue line. 13 minutes and 12 seconds to go in our opening period. Shots on net 12-1. Goals, though, just one so far for the Parambach Sharks. Sharks gain that. Cameron with it. He loses control. Gets it just in time to take away what would have been a great opportunity for the Gators. Just a little sloppy with that pass. That shot sails wide. Coming back the other way is Nate D'Entremont. He's got lots of room. Makes a move to the middle. Well defended there by Chappell. Chappell goes cross ice. Lead pass just off the back skates of Bigney. Coming right back are the Sharks. 1-on-4. Picked off. Gators have it. Chip it towards the blue line, but not out as Nate D'Entremont able to slap that one along the boards. Breaking up for it's Kobe Dayon. There's a quick shot. Saved by DiPiero. And he finds the puck and covers it up for another whistle with 12:26 to go. Face off, one into the corner. Both teams getting there, breaks out. That's the Sharks that get it, but that jumps over a stick. Skating forward and going hard forward is Jax Chappell, but he's going to get out-skated by Théo D'Entremont. Back on the near side, Gators have it. They reverse it down low. Looking for Kickman. Pass in front, off of a stick. Second attempt. Taken out of the play nicely by the Sharks, but they're going to regain control on the near side. Chappell with a cross-ice pass, gets it over. Somehow avoiding the check initially is Baxter Hiltz, but he loses it the second time. Breaking out and firing it down the ice is Caden Dayon, right on net. Baxter Hiltz to Chappell. Chappell trying to push it forward. Good forechecking work in there by Sawyer Christensen. Christensen with it again, gets it to the point. McAlpine with it. That shot can't make it back all the way through. Christensen with a shot. That goes off a body. There's a shot. Nice pad save, DiPiero. Ripped around the boards, held in by Christensen. Christensen stops and reverses, makes a nice move, tries to do the toe drag. Can't get by. Chip forward, but only to the red line as Ellis resets for the Sharks. Nice move by Jacquard. Jacquard 1-on-3 comes in, gets surrounded. punches it to the corner, and then is leveled in the corner as he tries to cycle around. McAlpine pass in front, goes off of a skate. Both teams fighting for it. Referees telling them to move the puck. They do. DiPiero finds it as it goes off the side of the net. And not before there's a little bit of a scrum right in front of DiPiero, and I think some penalties will be called. Offsetting penalties, looks like number 19, Samuel Deon for the Sharks, and number 52, Jackson Gillis for the Gators, offsetting roughing penalties. So we've still got 5-on-5 hockey with 10:47 to go in our opening period. Back behind the net, Knox with it, rips it around, gets it to Williams. Williams lead pass off of Deon's stick, second attempt, nicely on the stick of Trimper. Trimper goes wide, well defended by Ellis, getting that nice active stick in there. That's going to be a tripping penalty on Deon. That's going to be to number 15, Walker Noss. 2 minutes for tripping, lost the puck, reached with his stick, and pulled down Deon. So with 10.5 minutes to go in the opening period, we'll have 5-on-4 hockey, a power play, or the Paramba Sharks' first power play opportunity of the period. Face-off will be to the left of goaltender DiPiero. Won by the Sharks. Controlling it is D'Entremont. D'Entremont gets it on the corner. Chipped to the point and out, just rolled off the stick. Lucas Cameron on the near side. Christensen back to Cameron. Looking for the return pass to Christensen. Christensen comes up, gains the blue line, makes a nice move, comes in, goes to the backhand and runs over the goaltender. No penalty call. Great individual effort by Christensen as a goaltender. I'm always curious about that. Here's the Karl Storer replay. You're going to see him come in unabated. Nobody's pushing him. Bangs into the goaltender and then the net. Face off on the near side. 1:32 to go in the power play opportunity for the Sharks as the Gators fire it down the ice. And White leaves it there for Deon. Caden Deon with it. Gains the red line. Nice pass up the middle to Christensen. Christensen has his pocket picked from behind. The Gators find it but can't get it out. Good work keeping that in by Cameron. Gets it back to Christensen. Brought it back to Deon. That shot through a crowd. That goes wide. Back off to Christensen at the point. Christensen goes cross ice. Nice pass right under the stick of Cameron. Cameron behind the net to De Valère. De Valère back to Christensen. Christensen shot. Can't get through all the legs. De Valère behind the net. They get the puck in front, but the Gators find it with lots of room. Lead passo goes off a stick. Second opportunity clears the zone. Both teams making some changes. Christensen comes up, but might just slow down. No, chips it forward. Nice lead pass to LeBlanc. LeBlanc uses his size to ward off the players. Takes a shot, hits the side of the net. Gets it back to the point. There's a shot. Good glove save by DiPiero. 24 seconds to go in this power play opportunity for the Sharks as they're looking for the second goal of the period. Severely out shooting the Gators 19-1 early in the game. Colby Deon thrown out. I don't think it was his fault, but one cleanly back to the point. Rushing to the side is Jacquard. Jacquard gets it over to McAlpine. He goes cross ice. Pass in the middle. Great setup. Shot, save, rebound. And they get it. Side of the net. Goal. Goal number 2 for number 9, Marcel Jacquard. Scrambly play. The Sharks stayed with the puck behind the net, went to the other side after DiPiero made a number of saves, and a quick pass up to Jacquard, as you're going to see in the Karl Storer replay. Initial shots coming from the far side. Here's the saves. One save here. Gets a second pad down for another save, but then the puck comes behind the net. Quick pass out front, and there's Jacquard putting it into the empty twine. Back on the other side, that's going to be just offside on the near side. Number 7, Nate D'Entremont, couldn't quite hold the line. Face off, won by the Sharks, coming on the near side to Laundry. Laundry fires it into an empty corner. Matthew Knox with it, looking for an option. Loses the puck, but harmlessly back to his player, the defensive partner, Reese. Reese uses the boards, can't get it out. DiPiero decides to cover it up as Nate D'Entremont was approaching, allowing both teams to make changes with 8:07 to go in the opening period. Face off once again to the right of goaltender Crosby DiPiero. Face off won by the Sharks. Laundry with it. Shoots through a crowd. Redirected. But making a nice save was DiPiero, keeping the pads closed down in the butterfly. Gators get out of their own end. Some good speed through the middle. Being pestered, though, is Perkins. Perkins loses, but Bigney keeps it in and throws it in deep. Kickman in the corner. Chips it towards the back of the net. That pass intercepted nicely by Bigney. Bigney tries to reverse it, but McAlpine's there. McAlpine has some room. Check that, that's Dayon. Dayon gets it up to Jacquard. Jacquard looking for the hat trick. Passes in front, off the goaltender. Shot, save, and covered up with 7:28 to go. Good work by Jacquard that time, looking to slide it in front. Here's the Carl Storer replay. You're going to see great move, but instead of trying to shoot, he tried to slide it over, but it was well defended in front by the defense of the Gators, but it almost led to a goal, an own goal. But DiPiero, lying along the ice, finds the puck and covers it up. Back to live action. Cameron with a shot redirected just wide in front by number 16, Cole D'Entremont. Brody Goodwin going back for the puck behind his own net. Up to LeBlanc. Ben LeBlanc tries to lead pass. Second attempt works, gets it to Dayon. D'Entremont throws it in. They'll have to tag up. They do. LeBlanc. Nice pass in front. There's a shot just up high. Great read by Ben LeBlanc to pick that pass up. That shot just sails wide. And that was Dayon. Back to the point, through a crowd, redirected wide. Back on the other side, passed in front. The pressure is constant with the Sharks team here in period number 1. Kick forward. That's Cameron with it. Digging for the puck, looking for it, loses it. Up along the glass, held in by the Sharks. Pass in front, one-timer, not much on that one. Bit of a fan by Cole D'Entremont. Easy save for DiPiero as he covers it up with 6.5 minutes to go. Shots on net escalating to 26-1 in favor of the Sharks. Back in the play, behind the net, Gators have it. Looking, sliding the pass up along the near side to Williams. Williams' lead pass just out of the reach of Trimper. Trimper skates it down, though, being chased down. Gets a stick in there, but he's going to get double-teamed, and Ellis picks it up for the Sharks. Up along the boards, held in nicely by Noss. Back to the point, Noss with a shot. That goes off of a stick. Trimper going into the corner for it. He's being taken out of the play by McAlpine. McAlpine gets it along to Christensen. Christensen's going to back up, uses the boards nicely to get it up to Develaire. 2-on-2 opportunity. Develaire makes a nice move to the middle, then loses control. Puck to the point and just out, and the Sharks will have to reset at their own blue line. Lead pass just out of reach is going to go all the way down the ice. Ellis wanted to make a change, but he knows he can't with the icing, and goes right back on, or stays on the ice, to go back into his own end. 5:32 to go in our opening period. 2-0 in favor of the Sharks, who have had a distinct advantage in play in period number 1. Puck, face off, push forward. Well defended though. Ellis comes out with it. He's got Christensen on the near side, gives it up to him. Christensen has it, looking in front, shoots, tries to go upstairs. Nice save, DiPietro. Up along the far side. Looking forward is Bigney. Back in front, it's going to get to the point. Ellis with it. Ellis, no shooting lane. Gets a return pass. Actually, Dayon gathers that one. That shot sails wide. Gators pick it up to the point. But Dayon holds it in. Breaking up through the side are the Sharks. But that stick is lifted to the point and out. Opportunity here if Bigney can get there in time. He can't, but it ends up being a drop pass, and we've got a penalty against probably the Sharks. And there it is. It's going to be a hook or a trip or an interference. And that was just at the line. It was a good offensive attempt by the Sharks. And number 14, assistant captain Caden Dayon in the box. 2 minutes for interference. Another power play opportunity with under 5 to go in the opening period. Looking to at least get a couple good shots on net. I'm sure the Gators would love that. Through the middle, there's a shot on net. White easily steers that to the side. I think they were hoping that they might get a stick on that. Back to the point. Chappell with it. Throws it down low to Gillis. Gillis to Chappell. Picked off. Gillis is going to have to work and does to knock it down. Good work to get it back. Good effort. Gets it over to Chappell. Chappell gets around the D. Good use of his hand to ward off the defense. Cross ice pass to Gillis. Gillis shot through a crowd. That goes off of the skates of Lucas Cameron and wide. Back behind the net. Gators will pick that up. That's Gillis with it again. Gillis down low to Williams. Williams fighting for it. Gillis is going to pick it up in the corner. Looking back to the point. Goes cross ice. Good opportunity. There's a shot. And a nice save by White. Pass in front. Another shot. Another save by White. Much better power play this time by the Central Kings Gators. Back out in front. That pass goes off the mark, and Laundrie's going to easily get it down. Nate D'Entremont with it. Passes in front. One-timer just rolls off of the stick of number 16, Cole D'Entremont. Another attempt at a short-handed goal. 42 seconds in the power play, left in the power play, for the Gators. That pass right on the stick nicely, but McAlpine finds it and clears it into his own bench. 35 seconds to go in the power play. 3:24 to go in our opening period. A much better power play. 2 shots on net so far for the Gators. Face off to the right of White. Back to the point, held in. Taking a little too long to figure out what to do is Allen as he looks to fire it back in, and it goes right back in the PEB bench or off of a glove hanging over the bench. Allen had to make that decision just a little quicker than he did. Upon reflection, the officiating staff get together, have a conversation, and it went off of a stick, obviously, of the Sharks. And so it's going to bring the faceoff back into their zone. McAlpine rips it around the boards, pinching in on the near side is Chappell. Chappell defends the puck, goes cross ice. An opportunity for Allen again. Allen looking, tries to cycle it back. Great work on defense to the point and out. LeBlanc skating down for it, but easily DiPietro is going to get it there first. He'll play across ice. That'll lead the Gators out of their own end. Nice move through the middle. They've got numbers. Coming in is Chappell. Chappell tried to slide a pass in front. Well defended by McAlpine. Both teams fighting for it. Gators find it. Going to be another penalty, and this time it's going to be against Miles Ellis. 2 minutes for tripping as he trips Wyatt Trimper. Just as one penalty ends, another begins for the Paramba Sharks. .236 to go in the period. Face off, won by the Sharks. Behind his own net is Christensen. Finds an open spot and fires it down the ice. DiPiero will leave it there for Matthew Knox. Knox overskates the puck as he saw De Valère coming bearing down on him on the forecheck. Pass through the neutral zone. Picked off easily by Dayon, who fires it down the ice. Played right up the near side, right onto the stick of Williams. Nice pass there by the goaltender, DiPiero. Gators get it in. Getting there first once again, though, is going to be D'Entremont. Sorry, check that. That's Cameron. Matthew Knox gains the blue line, carrying good speed down the far side. Around the D, behind the net. Squeezed into the boards nicely by number 14, Caden Dayon. Dayon gets it up to Christensen. Christensen and De Valère come in. De Valère stays on side. Christensen has it. Behind the net. Looks to find it again. Gillis finds it. Rips it around the boards. Held in. Big slapper. And that one into the glove. I had to wait. I wasn't sure if he had it or not. Into the glove of DiPiero, but he lets his defenseman have it. 44 seconds to go in the power play. Nice move through the neutral zone. Maybe offside. Nope. There's a quick shot. Nice save. Rebound to the point. Steered along the near side. Jacquard picks that up. Gets knocked down. Jumps up again. Tries to use the boards. Picking that off is Boats. Boats can't get the shot away. Logie into the corner. Leaves it for Boats. Boats gets it back to the point. Looking for Allen. Allen shot can't get in. Lead pass onto the stick of Jacquard. Jacquard pushes forward. Tries to move. Gets the shot again. There's a save. Nice save, DiPiero. Good work by Jacquard. Jumping away from one check. Finding the puck. Getting the shot away. And that would have been shorthanded. And because the penalty was off, we are going to have an icing, I believe. 33.1 seconds to go in our opening period. Shots on net, 28-4 in favor of the Paramba Sharks, and they're up 2-0. Face-off would be to the left of DiPiero. Sharks get it. Goal! Lucas Cameron. I do not believe it was tipped in. Cameron had the opportunity and a clear view of the net. Went far side, and with under 30 seconds to go, Cameron makes it 3-0 for the Sharks. Here's the Karl Storr replay. You're going to see them gaining control. The pass goes cross ice to Cameron, and Cameron gets it and then fires across the goaltender. The goaltender was going from left to right, and he shot it where he was, just inside the post. Nice shot from just inside the blue line by Lucas Cameron, his third goal of the year. Back along the boards. Both teams fighting for it. That shot goes off of a stick into the mesh with 10.9 seconds to go in the opening period. Face off to the right of DiPiero. Comes in, there's a shot, another save with 7 seconds to go. DiPiero not getting a break even in the waning moments of period number 1. After one complete, the Paramba Sharks 3, the Central Kings Gators no score. Shots on net, 29-4 in favor of the Paramba Sharks. Goal scores in this period. We had a penalty shot goal by number 9, Marcel Jacquard. He followed it up with a power play goal, his second of the game. And with 30 seconds to go in the game, number 77, Lucas Cameron, goal number 3. I'm going to take a break while the Zamboni cleans the ice, and you're going to be able to watch all of the highlights of the period, courtesy of Josh in our booth. Hope you enjoy. I'll be back for the start of period number 2. Once again, we'd like to thank everyone for watching Triumph Media's coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. This game brought to you by Karl Storr. I'll see you at the beginning of period number 2. Bench was open, a very dangerous play. They were making changes as it was happening. Marcel Jacquard with the opening goal of the game. Groove comes in, goes to the backhand and runs over the goal. In the middle, great setup, shot, save, rebound. And they get it, side of the net, goal. And they get it, side of the net, goal. Goal number 2 for number. For the hat trick, passes in front, off the goaltender, shot, saved, and covered up. Oh, Lucas Cameron, I do not believe it was tipped in.
Hey, my people. This is Mega Unstoppable. Don't stop the party!
This is that original. This has no identical. You can't hack my digital. Future aboriginal. Get up off my genitals. I stay on that pinnacle. Kill you with my lyricals. Call me verbal criminal. Send you to that clinical. Subscribe you some chemicals. Audio and visual. Can't see me. Invisible. I'm old school like biblical. Futuristic next level. Never on that typical. Will I stop? Oh, never know.
I ain't gonna stop until I'm done.
Don't stop it.
I ain't gonna quit until I won.
Now, baby, don't you stop it. Stop it. Now, baby, don't you stop it. stop, I'm stepping in. Keep it going till the end. Yeah, that's right, here we go again. I'm that one that lights it up. We red hot like fire trucks. Burn that roof, cause that's what's up. Tell that DJ, turn it up. We dropping that music for people all around. Keep rocking, head knocking, cause they can't shut us down. And ain't no stopping, we gon' keep on rocking. Baby, ain't no stopping, you cannot stop us now.
I ain't gonna stop until I'm done.
Don't stop it.
I ain't gonna quit until I won.
Now, baby, don't you stop it, stop it. Now, baby, don't you stop it, stop it. Now, baby, don't you stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. You cannot stop us now.
I ain't gonna stop until I'm done.
Don't stop it.
I ain't gonna quit until I won.
Now, baby, don't you stop it, stop it. Now, baby, don't you stop it, stop it. Now, baby, don't you stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Even if you wanted to, you couldn't stop us now.
Welcome back, hockey fans, to the start of period number 2, Valley High School Hockey League. Brought to you by Trident Media. This game being sponsored by Carl's Store. After one period complete, the hometown Paramba Sharks 3, the Central Kings Gators no score. Paramba, with the exception of maybe the last power play, totally dominating that period. 29-4 shots on net in favor of the Sharks as we're about to start the second period. Sharks dump the puck in deep. Getting there first is Knox, but he lets his defensive partner get it. But the Sharks gain control. Quick pass in front. That shot goes wide. Back on the other side, we've got D'Entremont. D'Entremont gives it up to Nate D'Entremont. Back to the point. Laundry with a shot. That one steers wide. Dayon skips it up. Gets the return pass. Pass in front. Once again, a one-timer. Looking for Nate D'Entremont. It rolls off of his stick. Gators gain control, go on the near side. They get the blue line, but can't get past the red line. Second attempt gets in. Skating back hard for it is Caden Dayon. Digs it out of his skates. Stops and reverses. Trying to get out. Good forechecking work there by the Gators. We'll see a kind of pushback they have here in the second period. Skating back hard with it is number 12, Colby Dayon. 1-on-3. He loses it. Coming back the other way, and that pass just out of reach. It's not going to be an icing, hybrid icing. Nice play along the back, pass in front, nobody there, and it's picked off easily by Jacquard. Sharks got caught in a bad change on the long change second period. On the near side, that's Samuel Leon with a pass in front, no shot. Jacquard gets it into the corner, McAlpine has it. He'll rip it around, looking for Ellis along the far side. Ellis shot through a crowd off a skate. Olivier Dayon's pass goes off of a stick. Coming back for it is Big D, but he can't get it out. Cross ice to McAlpine. McAlpine has room, but he's a little too quick and doesn't gather the puck cleanly. McAlpine can't hold on to that one. Skating hard down the ice is Ellis. No icing. Ellis being chased by Bigney. Makes a nice move through the neutral zone. Cuts towards the middle. Ends up being a nice pass. There's a shot. Save, rebound, another save by DiPiero. Two big saves, 2 minutes into the second period. holding the score at 3-0 for the Sharks. Face off on the far side. Gators gain control. Noss with it, gets it behind the net. They can't control it. Once again, that's going to be Gillis that picks that off, gets it to the point, but not out. Shot through a crowd, wide, and that was by Cameron. Ripped around the boards. Coming back the other way is Théo D'Entremont. D'Entremont back to Cameron. His shot off of Gillis. Chipped out to the blue line and out. No icing. Lucas Cameron back into his own end. Will reset for the Sharks. Stops at the corner, goes cross ice. That pass goes off of the stick of Goodwin. Back down. Cameron with it. Tries the other way. Théo D'Entremont chips the pass up nicely to De Valère. Mathieu De Valère gains the blue line. That shot goes off of a leg. Can't get through. Gators get the puck just into the neutral zone, but reestablishing control right away are the Sharks. Off the boards and down the ice. That could be an icing. Nope. That one's waved off right away. Dayon with the lead pass. Picked off nicely by Baxter Hiltz, who saw that pass coming. Good stretch pass up. Looking to stretch the defender through the neutral zone. Baxter Hiltz goes the other way, goes off the boards. That's going to be held in. Nice move. Pass towards the middle. Shot off of a stick and wide. Colby Dayon behind the net. Gets the pass in front. Loose puck, but the Gators come away. Baxter Hiltz with it. Lead pass through the middle, looking for Bigney. Bigney back behind the Sharks' end, has it. Taken hard out of the play by Caden Dayon. Good work by the Gators to control the puck along the board and get it back in deep. Sharks coming away with it. Cole D'Entremont. He goes cross ice. Losing control of that puck is Nate D'Entremont. Gators can't get it out. 2-on-1. Pass in front. Just out of the reach of the forward, skating down through the middle, and that was Cole D'Entremont. McAlpine in his own end. Absorbs the check, gets a nice pass away. Lead pass up to Dayon. Dayon keeps it going. That's Olivier. Dayon on the other side, and getting over there just in time is DiPiero. Nice move at the line. Dayon shot through a crowd, can't get through. Back on the near side, that's Trimper with it. Trimper trying to get it by McAlpine. McAlpine holds that line nicely. Back in the corner, Trimper. Trimper's going to lose it to Dayon. Olivier Dayon with a shot, glove save. Crosby, DiPiero. Here's the Carl Store replay. Here's that shot. You're going to see him slide over and try to get over it. I'm not sure if he got it, if his stick got it, or if his defenseman's stick got it. Either way, good scramble, good save.
9-8. If that's yours, please go to the sound booth. You just won yourself some cash.
Face off. Won by the Gators to the point and out. They have some room now. They got some numbers. That's Boats with it. Boats gives up the pass. There's a quick shot. Glove save. Xander White. White not asked to do a lot, but that was a golden opportunity in a great area to shoot from. But White able to make the glove save. Breaking out from the scrum, coming out nicely is Christensen. Christensen pulled down as he tries to get around the D. He's going to draw a penalty. Back to Cameron at the point. Cameron looking for a shooting lane as the Gators get the puck for the whistle. And we're going to get a tripping penalty against the Central Kings Gators with 14:37 to go in period number 2. And it's number 11, Ben Reese, in the box, 2 minutes for tripping. Some late changes. Everyone in place now. Perkins a little late coming out of the ice, so they're going to make Chappell, take that face off. Sharks get it. Dayon.
Penalty to number 11.
Olivier
Ben
Dayon
Rees,
gets
2
it in
minutes,
deep,
4
pass in
tripping,
front, and
time of
steered
penalty,
aside nicely.
14 minutes, 37
And
seconds.
There's a
Ben
shot
Rees,
through the
2
point.
minutes, 4
Scored!
tripping,
And it went
14,
off of a
37.
stick. I think it's going to be McAlpine's shot, a goal, from the point. It went off of a Gator stick in the high slot right into the top corner. So McAlpine's going to get a power play goal for the Parnabas Sharks. And here's the Carl Store replay. You're going to see a shot. It's redirected right at the top of the circle. That's the wrong overhead. And there's McAlpine celebrating. And if you're the first to get the high fives, you're likely the one that got the goal.
Parnabas Sharks goal scored by number 44, Crofton McAlpine.
And it's
With an assist from number 9,
confirmed by the
Marcel
public
Jacquard.
address announcer.
Time of goal, 14 minutes, 24
Power play
seconds.
goal for number
That's
44,
McAlpine from
Crofton
Jacquard
McAlpine.
At 14-24.
And for McAlpine, I'll get to that soon. Nice save. That attempt gets blocked down and hit down nicely and then hammered in the head. That's going to at least be 4, I've got to say. Head contact. Harder when there's a 6-inch difference, and that was McAlpine getting on the score sheet every which way again. Goal scoring and now penalty box. Will it be 4? Yes, it is. I had every thought that was going to be 4 base. It happened right in front of me on the blue line. So an extended power play opportunity for the Central Kings Gators here in the second period. And their player, and I believe it was number 52, Jackson Gillis, just popped right up. So, great for him. Glad that he wasn't hurt. Pass in front, steered aside. They're going to get it again, back to the point. That's Chappell with it. Chappell shot goes off of a stick. Skating down the ice to get it. He's going to be chased down by Nate Donchemont. Chappell throws it over to the other side. It looks like Donchemont's going to get there first, but nope. Skipped ahead nicely by the Gators. That cross-ice pass off of a stick. Gators trying to gain control in their own end, but having some issues. That's Tristan Logie with it now. Logie gets it over to Knox. Looking for the return pass. Not going to happen. Coming back is Cole Donchemont. Donchemont with a shot. Pad save, rebound. And the Gators come up through the neutral zone. Gillis with it. Gillis carries some speed, gets around 1D, cuts to the middle. Opportunity. Steered aside, knocked down nicely. Going to be gloved ahead. And there's the gloved ahead for a whistle. That's going to come outside. Face off. Outside the Sharks' blue line, won cleanly by the Gators. They tried to chip it in. They didn't really have a passing lane. They probably would have been better served to dump it in hard and forecheck. DiPiero passes the puck up to Boats. He can't control it. There's a shot. That's knocked aside by the defenseman, Ryan Allen. Sharks still have it, though. Dayon with it. Dayon still has the puck, fires it in deep. Good killing of the penalty there by Colby Dayon. Gators. Stretch pass. Seen and intercepted by Cameron, who gets the stick on it and deflects it up into the mesh. 2:24 to go in the 4-minute penalty. 12:17 to go in the period. Officiating crew, talk about that. Cameron deflected it up in the neutral zone. That's where it went off of the stick, so the face-off stays outside the blue line. Lead pass through the middle goes off of the stick of De Valère. Good active stick by De Valère, getting it into those passing lanes. Back on the far side, that's Williams with it. Williams pushing the puck forward, tries to get it back to his defense. Sharks come away with it. Skating hard, but making a nice move is Christensen. Christensen has some room. Pass in front, shot. Nice save, DiPiero, as Christensen gets it over to Mathieu De Valère. But De Valère was robbed by Crosby DiPiero. Face off on the far side. 1 minute, 53 seconds to go in the power play. Slid over to Knox. Up the near side. Pinching in is Dayon. The pressure still on for the Sharks, even though they're one man behind. Stretch pass, Red, as Caden Dayon knocks it right back into the Gators zone. Another attempt up the near side. Yes, it is. To Logie. Logie up through the middle, goes off the stick of Gillis. He can't control it. Getting there first is Olivier Dayon. Dayon looking for the puck. Nice move, 1-on-2. Still has it. Gets hit from behind. Gators come away with it. Trimper tries to go off the boards. There is some room now. Cross ice pass. That was a little in front of Logie, and instead the Sharks are going to pick it up and they'll reset in their own end. Carl Laundrie. Laundrie, stretch pass, knocked down, but held in nicely by Dayon. Dayon chips it in deep. Chappell in the corner. Protects the puck. Sharks were making changes. Lots of room to come out of his own end for Matthew Knox. Knox goes to the middle. Nice move. There's a quick shot. Glove save, Xander White. 37 seconds to go in the power play. We're 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go in our second period. Shots on net now 37-6 in favor of the Sharks, and they're up 4-0. Face off on the near side, one straight back to Noss. Noss looking for a shooting lane. Oh, that goes off of a stick, and it just bounces back by the stick of Perkins, who was in a great area and just 2 feet away from picking up a stray puck. That pass, Sharks get it. Good back-checking work by Ben LeBlanc. LeBlanc has it. Slides the pass over to Jacquard. Jacquard lags the puck back into the neutral zone. 7 seconds to go in the power play, or in the penalty kill, sorry, in this case, for the Sharks. Jacquard makes a nice move. LeBlanc's in the middle. Jacquard still has it. LeBlanc shot. Save. Over on the far side, that's D'Entremont. We're going to get a penalty, I think, on the Gators. And that is going to be a cross-checking penalty. So with 9:41 to go in the second period, a power play opportunity for the Paramba Sharks. And it's number 15, Walker Noss, in the box. And here's the replay. Sorry about that. I was looking down. The Carl Store replay. The second opportunity just slides wide as DePiero was going from his left to right, but the puck was about 2 feet wide on the near side. McAlpine back. There's a shot off of a body. Held in. Dayon with it. Dayon's got room. There's a shot. Save. Rebound. Covered up. And the whistle blows.
Checking time of penalty 9 minutes 41 seconds. That's Noss. 2 minutes for cross checking at 9:41.
Face off. Back to McAlpine. He goes cross ice to Jacquard. McAlpine through a crowd. Pad save. Getting up to the top of the blue is DePiero. Back behind the net. On the far side to Jacquard. McAlpine. Dayon. Pass in front. There's a quick shot. Goal! Tic-tac-toe. And Colby Dayon deposits the third power play goal of the game for the Paramba Sharks. Great passing work there by the Sharks. They got it down low through the middle, cross ice. Too much, too quick, too good. Here's the Carl Store replay. As you're going to see the end of it, as goes right off the stick, boom, boom, into the net. And for Colby Dayon, that's his first goal of the year.
Paramba Sharks goal scored
Caden
by
Dayon,
number 12,
pass in front. That goes off of a stick. And
With an
finding the
assist from
puck
number
amongst
19,
his
Samuel
defenseman
Deon,
Matthew
and
Knox's
number 18,
skates
Olivier
is the
Deon.
goaltender as he
Time to
covers
goal,
it up.
9 minutes, 10
9 minutes to
seconds.
go exactly here in the
That's
second
Deon
period.
from Deon and Deon at 9:10.
And in something that happens quite often with the Paribas Sharks, it was Deon from Deon and Deon. Back to the point. Ellis can't keep it in. Dumps it in. His teammates will have to tag up. They do. Being pestered by behind is Knox. He was able to at least get the puck down the ice. Caden Deon behind his own net. Around the boards, looking for Nate D'Entremont. D'Entremont loses it. Back on the near side, Olivier Deon gets it to the point. Held in. That shot sails wide. Gillis on the far side picks it up for the Gators, deposits it behind the net. Caden Deon has some room on the near side. Gains the red line and punches it into the corner. Getting there first is Ryan Allen. Allen reverses and then reverses again. His winger left the boards, though, thinking that he was going the other way. Sharks have control. Pass off a shot off the legs of the Gators. That clearing attempt's going to just get out. Miles Ellis will back it up and go cross ice to Cameron. Cameron throws it in. Gators back with it. Matthew Knox. That lead pass just in front of everybody. Hybrid icing, though, is not going to be called. Pass in front. No. Would have been better off to stop and go on the short side. Shot through a crowd. Off the stick. Pass back on the far side. Cutting towards the middle. Looking for the cross ice pass to Knox. Couldn't go get there. There's the shot. Glove save. Rebound goal. Number 12. Braden Williams with a goal for the Central Kings Gators. And check that. I think it might be 52 Gillis. Did you see it come there? Yes, it was indeed. It was 52 Gillis, not 12, who punched that one in on the far side, as you saw in the Carl Storer replay.
Central Kings Gators goal scored by number 52, Jackson Gillis.
Back along the
With
near
an assist
side.
From number 13, Tristan Logie in number
Dump back
8,
in. They'll have to
Matthew
take up. They
Knox.
do. Chip
Time to
forward.
goal, 7 minutes, 20 seconds.
Knox with it.
That's
Uses the
Gillis
boards.
from Logie.
Tries to
Knox
get it
at
back up to
7:20.
Gillis, the goal scorer for the Gators. That's Gillis' second goal of the season. That cross ice pass is going to get held in on the far side by Allen. Steers a puck behind the net. Pass in front, one-timer, and that one just goes wide. Back to the point. Shot attempt through a crowd. Save, rebound. Steered aside nicely by Goodwin. Another pass in front. There's a shot, and that one just sails over the crossbar. Best shift of the game so far for the Central Kings Gators. Breaking in, top of the slot, trying to slide a pass through. Gets it down deep, looking for Trimper. Pass in front off of Gillis. To the point, Hickman goes cross ice. Nice move by Chappell to get around the forward, but that shot ends up going wide. Back down low, on their heels a little bit and clearing the zone. And from on their heels to a potential breakaway opportunity for Christensen on a short side. Chips it forward and then steers it aside nicely as number 5, Teo D'Entremont, was looking to punch in the rebound. Back along the far side, Olivier Deon with it. Pass in front, good stick lift. Trying to get back to the point, but held in easily by Samuel Deon. Back down low to Jacquard. Jacquard pass in front, shot off of a stick into the mesh for a whistle with 5:35 to go in our second period. Some excited PEB fans that have gone out of their way to make pretty signs and attach them to broken hockey sticks. No, they're mini sticks. Get their moment on streaming from Trident Media. Face off, controlled by the Sharks. Back to the point. Ellis with a shot. That goes off of a leg. Pass in front of the redirect. Save! And gathering it in off of his chest and making sure that the puck doesn't fall down is Di Piero. Face off on the far side. Scrum. Finally controlled by the Gators on the far side. They'll chip it forward, try to skate by. Good effort going down, but it looks like Caden Daion's going to get there first. Daion overskates the puck momentarily. That pass goes off a skate. Backhander. That one gets steered aside. And Daion tries to push it up. Goes on the far side, and that's Olivier Daion. Quick shot, glove save, DePiero. Making shot number 44 for the Panama Sharks here with still 5 minutes to go in the second period. Face off on the far side. Back along the boards. Gators have it, at least momentarily. Lose control on the pass. Nate D'Entremont fires it in deep. Gets it down there to Colby Daion. Daion looks in front one time. There's a shot off of a leg. Getting it back to Nate D'Entremont. Back on the other side. Chipped towards the boards by Wyatt Trimper. He'll get it out, but the Sharks fire it right back in. Ben Reese around the boards. Not seeing it immediately was Ryan Allen. 2-on-1, but they're not going to get it out. Held in nicely by Crofton McAlpine. Ben Reese with it. Reese loses control, and the Sharks have it, but then lose control. Chip back down low. That's Reese one more time. He loses his stick along the boards, and the Sharks come away with it. McAlpine has some room. There's a shot through a crowd. Rebound on the other side. Ellis with it. He'll shoot it. And a glove save by DePiero with under 4 to go in period number 2. Face off into the corner. Sharks rip it around the boards. Tristan Logie looking to pick it up along the near boards. Gives it up to Baxter Hiltz. Baxter Hiltz loses it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc carries it. Dumps it in deep. On the near side to Devilliers. Devilliers gets it in deep. 2 Sharks players there. Quick pass in front. That shot can't get towards the net. Well defended by the Gators. Up along the boards to the point. Held in. A pad saved by DePiero from a nice shot from Cameron that had eyes. It got through a lot of legs to get to the goaltender. Sharks gaining control again. Cross ice to Cameron. Cameron's got some room. Shot! And that redirect in front just sails by the far side. Reverse down low. LeBlanc with it. Pass in front underneath the paddle. Cameron with it. There's a shot. Save. Rebound. Back to Cameron. Uses his skates. And the Gators finally on the third attempt get it out of their own end. And some of them might make some changes. Somebody's missing a glove. That would be number 11, Mathieu Devilliers, and he goes for a change. Gators in the Sharks' end with 2:45 to go in the period. Lots of room. Skating out of his own end is Christensen. Christensen skates through the team through the middle. Gets through 2 defense. Comes in. The shot. Pad save. DePiero as he slides the right pad down to take away the goal. Back to Daion. There's a shot. That goes off of the shin pads of the winger, coming back the other way, and one player down, and he's struggling to get up and get back to the bench. Gillis chips it in deep, and he goes for a change, and finally joining him is Walker Noss, who was a little slow getting up, but gets back to the bench. Both teams fighting for it in the neutral zone. Sharks come away with it. Daion chips it forward, and that would be Caden. Pass in front. And that goes off of a skate, and seeing it all the way is Crosby DePiero. And he covers it up with 2:01 to go in the second period. Shots on net and make that an even 50 for the Paramba Sharks here without the second period even being over yet. And 9 for the Central Kings Gators. Face-off scrum. Looks like the Sharks are going to get it. Daion. Redirect in front. Nice attempt by Daion in front. And that's, I think, Caden shooting and Colby looking for the deflection. Check that. I think it was Olivier. Back to the point to Caden. Caden maneuvering for a shot. That one sails high. Back on the other side, Olivier Dayan to the point. Chip forward, can't get it out. Second attempt, still held in nicely. Well done by Carl Laundrie. Coming back the other way, shot, blocker save by DePiero. Laundrie at the point, he fires it through a crowd. It goes off a leg to the near side. Chipping the pass back nicely and softly to Knox. Knox 2-on-2, tries to go through the middle, tries to chip it forward, ends up getting it over to Hunt. Hunt tries to slide a pass and sliding into the goaltender, knocking the net free. And that'll be a whistle with 1:19 to go in period number 2. Here's the Carl Storer replay. You're going to see them go towards the net, trying to jam it in, kind of pushed from behind, definitely pushed from behind by Caden Dayon. Face off, back to the point. Unable to control that easily is Baxter Hiltz, and he'll have to back up. Baxter Hiltz loses it to D'Entremont. Cole D'Entremont, there's a shot. Has his stick hit just as he was trying to shoot by Ryan Allen, so not a lot on that shot. One more attempt.
Last minute of play in the second
Cole
period.
D'Entremont gets it in
Final
deep.
minute of play.
The Gators get control, go up the near side. Soft pass, easily read by Alice. He goes into the corner. That pass goes off the side of the net. McAlpine pinches in from the point, makes a nice move, gets the puck in front. Finally, the Gators find it and clear away the front of the net. They're going to chip it forward. Skating hard after it, but getting there first is going to be Colby Dayon. Gets it up to McAlpine. McAlpine stretch pass. Not seen, it was Cole D'Entremont, but he's going to chase it down. Gators along the boards, trying to get it into the neutral zone. They do with 23 seconds to go. Ellis back on the near side. There's a quick shot. Glove save by DePiero with 11.9 seconds to go in the period. Both teams making changes. That was a long shift. Second period, long changes. Benches farthest away when you're in the offensive zone. Face off, push back to the point. One-timer for Christensen. Off a body shot, just wide. And I'm not sure how De Valère missed the open net. Into the corner. And there's the horn. Here's the Carl Storer replay at the end. It goes off some bodies, and there's De Valère with an open net and slides it wide. 3 goals here in period number 3. Power play goal by number 44, Crofton McAlpine for the Sharks, followed up by another power play goal for Colby Dayon. And then finally scoring for the Central Kings Gators, number 52, Jackson Gillis. So our score after 2 complete, Central Kings, the Paramba Sharks 5 and the Central Kings Gators 1. We'd like to thank everyone for joining Trident Media's streaming coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. This game brought to you by Carl Storer. My name's David Doucette. I'm going to take a break while the Zamboni clears the ice. And you can watch some highlights of period number 2, courtesy of Josh in the booth. And I'll be back for the start of the third period. Bye for now.
My baby's push to start. I'll torque.
Deposit
The third.
On me. 0 to
Pass
100
back on
fast. My
the
foot
far
ain't
side,
touched
cutting
the
towards the
gas.
middle,
I said,
looking for the
baby,
cross-ice
slow
pass
it
to
down,
Knox.
let's make it
Couldn't go get.
last. You said, where's the fun in that? Let's go put some miles on it. Got a Chevy with the engine running. Just you and me in a truck that wide like a California king. We could break it in if you know what I mean. Put some miles on it. We could break it in if you know what I mean. Put some miles on it. We could break it in if you know what I mean. Mile after mile after mile after mile. Turn up the night like that radio dial. Shoulder to shoulder where nobody knows. Know where we're going, we ain't going on. We're putting miles on it. Back of the Chevy with the engine running. Just you and me in a truck bed wide like a California king. We could break it in if you know what I mean. Put some miles on it. Back of the Chevy with the engine running. Just you and me in a truck
say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help. You thought I'd take the blame for us to crumble and go around like you ain't guilty of something already lost. The game that you've been running, guess it's catching up to you. You think that you're so innocent after all the shit you did. I ain't an angel, you ain't ever said. Can't wash our hands of this. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend, if you couldn't tell. They say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help. It takes two to break a heart in two. Ooh, baby, you blame me, and baby, I blame you. Oh, that ain't the truth. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend, if you couldn't tell. They say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help.
They shot a movie once in my hometown. Everybody was in it from miles around. Out at the speedway, some kind of heavy thing. Well, I ain't no movie star, but I can get behind anything. Yeah, I can get behind anything. Get it out, get it all out. Yeah, stretch that thing. Make it last, at least till the shop that rain. Well, taxi driver, like till the river, never like to stop. anything. All right. The blue on the street, loose and complete under skies so smoky blue-green. I can't foresee a Dixie did she, so it danced the sidewalk clean. My memory is muddy, what's this river that I'm in? New Orleans is sinking, man, and I don't want to swim.
Welcome back, hockey fans, to Trident Media's third period coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. This game being brought to you by Carl's Store, coming to you from the Yarmouth Mariners Center. My name is David Doucette. After two periods, we've had the hometown Parramatta Sharks 5, the Central Kings Gators 1. We're about to get going as everyone's on the ice. They're stopping the clock and getting it back to the 20-minute mark for third period action. With a 4-goal lead, if everyone agrees with it, I believe if the Sharks were to score and make it a 5-goal deficit, that they could go into straight time or run time. But we'll see if or when that happens. Reese behind his own net, goes along the far side, trying to get it up to Trimper. That's picked off. Coming back the other way is Nate D'Entremont. His shot sails wide. Colby Dayon behind the net, makes a nice move. Loses the puck, though. It's going to get around the far side, but Dayon keeps it in. That shot goes off of a skate harmlessly into the corner. Gators trying to get the puck out. Dayon holds it in, makes a nice move to continue with the puck. Good work by Laundrie, trying to get that towards Dayon. Colby Dayon throws it in deep, but the Gators are going to get there first. Wyatt Trimper in the corner takes a look up to the point, but held in again by Caden Dayon. Cross ice pass, nowhere near, and Carl Laundrie comes in. Hangs on to the puck, tried to circle it down deep, but his space was taken away by a pair of Gator defensemen. Coming back the other way, nice lead pass, getting under their own end, pushing it forward is Boats. Boats on the backhand, shot off the crossbar. Great quick shot by Clark Boats, pulled the puck towards his left, went upstairs right away, had the goaltender beaten, but not the iron. Here's the Carl Store replay. You're going to see he's really looking, gets the puck quickly, takes a very quick shot, and it just goes off the crossbar and wide. Face off on the far side, held in by the Gators. Nice pass. There's numbers in front. Chipping it along the boards is Gillis. Back behind the net, picking it up, at least momentarily, is Logie. Logie trying to fight through a puck from Olivier Dayon, but Dayon gets the pass up. Going to come on the near side to Jacquard. Jacquard knocks that one, or throws that one down deep. Gators get the puck to the point, but not out. Held in nicely by Cameron. Resetting in their own end as Goodwin dumps it in, and they'll make some changes. Back along the far side, Gators having troubles. Get it to the point, but not out. Held in nicely by Cameron. Quick pass over, shot. And there's another shot, just wide. Goal! Knocking it out of the air, I believe, from the shot from Cameron is number 18, Olivier Dayon. That's Dayon's third goal of the year. And it was a great hand-eye coordination as Cameron took the shot. The initial save was made. And you're going to see this in the Carl Store replay. Camping out in front. Quick shot. There's the second shot going to come right now. Bounces up high and knocking it out of the air and into the net is number 18, Olivier Dayon.
Parramatta Sharks goal scored by number 18, Olivier Dayon. with an assist from number 9, Marcel Jacquard.
Gators try to
Time
fire the
goal,
puck in. It's going to
17
get
minutes,
handled.
39
Just
seconds.
past the stick of
That's
Christensen.
payoff from
Having some
Jacquard
troubles
at
trying to
16:39.
get that puck out of the end as Allen, so Christensen regains control behind the net. Back pass, backhander, shot, and the rebound at the side of the net, and somehow missing the open twine, and that's twice as Mathieu Devalere must feel snake bit. Breaking back the other way. Held up at the point, good stick lift. Breaking back the other way, but knocked down on the ice by Caden Deon. McAlpine muscles his way through one check, barrels through one other player, but loses control of the puck just inside the blue line. Theo D'Entremont gets a nice in pass to Devalere. Devalere stops, he's by himself, takes a shot off of the skate of Knox. Devalere, good work in the corner. As the rest of his team makes changes, he keeps the puck single-handedly in the Gators zone. Deon, Caden Deon, makes a nice move through the middle. Can't get by the second wave. Puck sits there, and Nate D'Entremont picks it up. D'Entremont, pass in front. That shot can't get through. Another attempt. That shot off a stick. Redirected in front, and then another save by DePiero. Pass up through the middle. Williams couldn't quite connect with Trimper. Gators get control again. There's a long shot off of the arm of Xander White into the mesh. And as I expected, with that 5-goal lead, 15 minutes, 11 seconds, and counting to go in period number 3. Now that will stop if Central Kings gets a goal and reduces that lead back down to 4. Face off, back to the point to the Gators. He's going to get in deep, just past the stick of Gillis. He picks it up behind the net, though. Looks, back to the point. Reese, back to Gillis. Gillis's pass slides through the middle, but it's picked off nicely by Deon. Colby Deon up through the middle. Nice pass. Drop pass to Nate D'Entremont. He can't get control. Gets it back to Goodwin. Goodwin to D'Entremont. D'Entremont skating forward. Gets to the point. Held in. Cameron shot off of a stick along the corner. That was Cole D'Entremont sliding it in deep. He's going to gain control again. His shot goes off a stick. Breakaway coming the other way is Knox. Knox in all by himself. There's a shot. And a nice save by Xander White. I was waiting to see. He was looking behind, but it was between his pads. A great scoring opportunity for the Central Kings Gators here in the third period. Here's the Carl Store replay. You'll see him coming in. Goes to the quick shot, trying to go 5-hole, but squeezing the pads and closing up the wicket is goaltender Xander White. Xander White's a graduate student, a grade 12er here on the Parambah Sharks. Third year on the team, and as the puck gets gathered in, and he's looking to go to NSCC for welding and eventually into lobster fishing. 13 minutes, 21 seconds and counting in the third period. Face off to the point, held in. Ellis slides the puck over to McAlpine, who gets it in deep. Ellis is going to come in again. Slides it on the near side. Might get the return pass. He does. He's got lots of room. Comes in. Shot through a crowd. Rebound. Goal. And I'm trying to get the number. It looks like number 19, Samuel Deon, with that one. And he was certainly in the right place at the right time. Ellis's shot from the point went off of a body. Here's the Carl Store replay. You're going to see the end of it. The initial shot goes off of a couple legs. Deon sitting right there with an empty net and just squeezes it into the corner. Coming right back at it, there's LeBlanc with a shot right into the belly of DePiero, and he covers it up for a whistle with 12 minutes and 16 seconds to go.
77, Lucas Cameron. Time to go, 12 minutes, 47 seconds. That's Deon from Ellis and Cameron at 12:47.
Face off on the near side to the right of DePiero. Sharks get control. Dayon with it. Makes a nice move to avoid the forecheck. His shot goes off of a stick. De Valère in the corner. Rips it around the boards. It goes off of a stick, but it's going to be held in by the Sharks, at least momentarily, as they reverse it back into the corner for De Valère. De Valère still has it. Cross ice pass. Skips over top of the stick of Christensen. Christensen loses control, this time to Williams. Williams has it. High off the glass. Nice soft touch, though. No icing. Christensen behind his own net. Slides it along the boards, looking for LeBlanc. LeBlanc's lead pass doesn't connect, so he continues with it. Has some room. Makes a nice move through the middle. Muscles his way through the check, but can't get the shot away. Back to to Laundry. Cameron in his own end, resetting for the Sharks. Nate D'Entremont. D'Entremont loses control. He's going to slide it probably along to Laundry along the net. He does. De Valère comes back in to get it back to Laundry. Laundry avoids the forecheck of Gillis. Cross ice pass right on the stick of De Valère. Slows things down, cuts towards the middle. There's a shot, pad save, and getting the stick out there, pulling it back into his glove to cover it up with 10.5 minutes to go in the game. Shots on net now 63-13 in favor of the Parambao Sharks. Face off into the corner. Both teams fighting for it. Gators try to slide it up along the boards. Nate D'Entremont's got to pick it up at the point. Takes a shot through a crowd. Blocker save. Steered into the corner. Knox reverses it behind the net. Actually gets right back to his goaltender, who will cover it up. And every whistle is another 15 to 20 seconds off of the game with the straight time. Face off, back into the corner. Sharks are going to pick it up to the point. Skips over top of the stick, and racing back for it is Brody Goodwin. Goodwin goes off the boards, held in. Gators have it at least momentarily. Both teams fighting for it. Gets to the point, still held in into the corner. That clearing attempt, though, made it all the way out by the Gators. Return pass, right on the stick of Noss. He chips it forward. Off of Goodwin's stick, no icing. Brody Goodwin behind his own net, goes up the far side. Back through the middle. That pass just out of the reach of Nate D'Entremont. Gators control it. Getting the pass up to Perkins. Perkins trying to fight through some checks to get it in deep. Perkins still fighting for it. D'Entremont, Dayon, Perkins, Gillis. Lots of bodies. Sharks finally come away with it. Nice move in a phone booth there by Colby Dayon to get away from the check. That's going to go off a stick, and that's going to be icing. Wasn't sure whether or not that was going to be hybrid icing and not called, but it is, and the face-off will come all the way back down to the Sharks' end. 8 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the game. And I think that the coaching staff asking why that wasn't a non-icing because of the hybrid icing rule. At this point, letting the clock run is just as good. Shark. Pass, looking for Jacquard. Stopped at the blue line. McAlpine with it. His clearing attempt rolls off a stick. He'll try it one more time. Gets it to the far side. Dayon, Samuel Dayon, chips it forward to Jacquard. Jacquard has a man in front. Saucer pass, and it skips over top of the stick of Olivier Dayon. Puck back into the corner. Dayon trying to fight it, work it free. Jacquard can't come up with it. Gators will clear the zone. McAlpine back behind in his own end. Goes up on the far side, gets it to Samuel Dayon. Dayon can't get it in, and reversing it is Caden Dayon. And he'll try on this side to Olivier Dayon. Olivier with it. Quick shot, pad save, rebound. That one goes off a leg. Second rebound to the point, and Boats is going to control that one. He's got a member coming up with him all by himself now. Takes the shot, save, rebound. And another save by White. Gators with it. Boats again. Tries to slide the pass in front, goes behind the net. Chip pass in front, goes off the side of the net. And the Sharks come away with it. 6:50 to go. Skating hard up the ice is Jacquard. Jacquard looking for his hat trick this game. Pass in front. There's a shot. Beautiful save. DePietro can't get the rebound, but does make the save. Back to the point. Cameron with a shot. That one goes off a body. Doesn't make it to the goaltender. Goodwin dumps it back in deep. Clark boats behind his own net. Reverses it up the near side. That'll at least clear the zone. Skating hard for coming up is number 13, Tristan Logie, but he has his stick lifted right away. Mathieu Devalère on the far side up to Théo D'Entremont. D'Entremont dumps it in deep. Gillis, D'Entremont. D'Entremont gets the pass in front, but it goes off of a leg. Devalère makes a nice move to avoid a check. Still controls it on the near side to Brody Goodwin. Goodwin looked like he wasn't going to keep that in, but does, and knocks it in deep. Under 6 minutes to go in the game. Devalère gives it up to Christensen. Christensen back pass to Goodwin. Goodwin goes cross ice to Cameron. Cameron shot, can't get through. Lead pass through the middle. Softly up the line, not going to be icing. Right on the net for White to steer aside to Brody Goodwin. Breaking back the other way, nice lead pass. Devalère can't handle it. And instead, Matthew Knox has it. Knox has the puck taken away from him by Christensen. Back in the corner, quick pass. There's the shot. Goal! A beautiful pass over to number 16, Cole D'Entremont. And he picks the top corner. DePietro had no chance on that one. And here's the Carl Storr replay. The pass comes up, and you're seeing it's top shelf. DePietro, top of the blue, but he goes down trying to take away a bigger section of the net. But that shot was just too good as he picks the top corner just underneath the crossbar. It wasn't bar down, but it was close. Back up on the near side. Hunt's going to get that. Cross-ice pass knocked down by McAlpine, who fires it towards the net. Steered aside by DePietro. Cross-ice pass, knocked down nicely and towards the net. It's going to be right on net. White's going to just leave that for McAlpine. McAlpine at the far side. Can't quite connect on that pass over to D'Entremont. Back in his own end. Chipping it forward, looking for D'Entremont. It's going to get back to Miles Ellis. Under 4 to go. Ellis rips it around looking for Nate D'Entremont. D'Entremont gets it up to Colby Dayan, who gets it up to Ellis. Sharks making sure they're onside before dumping it in. Noss rips it behind the boards. D to D, that pass in front just on the stick. Looked dangerous. Sharks going to get that other own end. Ellis has the puck. That lead pass is going to get right back on Ellis' stick. He fires it down the ice for an icing with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Under 3 to go. Face off. Sharks are going to jump in and get it. Pass in front. Quick shot. Goal! 2 saves made. And on, or is it? No, it's no goal. Net was off. Yep, they are putting it down. It looked like it was a goal, but the net was off. And so the referee waved that off right away. I didn't see that. It wasn't until they were actually fixing the net that I noticed that that had happened. Face off, controlled again by the Sharks. Olivier Dayan with a pass in front. Jacquard with it. Jacquard makes a nice move to get away from one forechecker. Gets it back to Landry. Jacquard picks it up. Cuts towards the middle. Slides a pass over. And getting it out of the way just in time are the Gators, and they'll fire it down the ice for another icing. Here's the Carl Store replay. You're going to see this initial shot. One-timer shot, second shot, and there you're seeing the net off. That was a goal. I saw the net. I did not see the net off. It was just barely off of its mooring. But a great view. Good work, Josh. Back behind the net. That's picked off. Getting the paddle down nicely is DePiero, taking away the pass in front of the net by Dayon. Back behind the net. That's Dayon again. Gets it to Jacquard. Jacquard loses control. A shot by Caden Dayon. That goes wide. Big check attempt there by the Gators, but he got his own teammate. 70 seconds to go in the game. DePiero with the shot, the save, the rebound, and it is in this time. I'm not sure who got it, if it's a player on the ground or if it's another player. Who's going for the face-off or who's going for the high fives? We're not even going to see that, I think. It might have been 18, Olivier Dayon, but it also might have been 16, Cole D'Entremont. We'll wait for the announcement for that last goal, the 9th goal, and that should be it as the clock is ticking and there's under 1 minute to go. Sharks get control. Chipping that forwards, Ben LeBlanc. De Valère in the corner. Picks it away from the defender. And the goal was Olivier Dayon. There's a shot and a goal. And I believe that last goal was by number 25, Ben LeBlanc. And that will end the game, as with 3.5 seconds to go, both teams get off of their benches. Congratulate the goaltenders. 5 goals, some late ones here in the third period as the Gators just ran out of gas. Shots on net at the end of the game, 74-17 in favor of the Sharks. Goals in that period for the Sharks, number 18, Olivier Dayon, with a pair of goals. Number 19, Samuel Dayon. Number 16, Cole D'Entremont. And finally, finishing the onslaught, number 25, Ben LeBlanc. Make the final. The Paramba Sharks 10, the Central Kings Gators 1. On behalf of all the volunteers here at Trident Media, we'd like to thank all of our streaming viewers for watching our coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. Once again, the final of this game, the hometown Paramba Sharks 10, Central Kings Gators 1. Big win for the Sharks. They dominated the game from start to finish and certainly had a big bounce back after a pair of losses to the Avon View Avalanche. We'd like to thank everyone for joining us and hope you can join us again for our next game next weekend for the Valley High School Hockey League. It's a pair of home teams as the Paramba Sharks and the local Yarmouth Vikings will play each other. Hope you'll join us for that game. Until then, bye for now and enjoy Josh's replays of period number 3. With a big hit on Christensen, but he bounced right back up. Sharks bench was open, a very dangerous play. They were making changes as it was happening. Marcel Jacquard with the opening goal of the game. Nice move, comes in, goes to the backhand and runs over the goaltender. Great setup, shot, save, rebound. And they get it, side of the net, goal. And they get it, side of the net, goal. Goal number 2 for number. The hat trick, passes in front, off the goaltender, shot, save, and covered up. Oh, Lucas Cameron, I do not believe it was tipped in. And there's a shot through the point. But then it went off of the stick. I think it's going to be McAlpine's shot. goal, I mean, from the point. It went off of a Gator stick and the high. Pass in front. There's a quick shot. Goal! Tic-tac-toe. And Kobe Dayon deposits the third. Pass back on the looking for the cross-ice pass to Knox. Could go in. Nicely by Cameron, quick pass over shot. There's another shot, just one. Team shot. Forward to Shaka. Shaka and his man in front. Foster pass. In this game, pass in front. There's a shot. Beautiful save. Del Piero can't get the rebound, but does make the save. Back in the corner, quick pass. Here's the shot. Goal! A beautiful pass